are doing, we're doing, sort of what everybody is doing, and that is trying to align with the others. You're looking for harmonics in other people. And so what's interesting is that if you're looking for harmonics in a person who is in the moment, not in alignment with who they are, you might find harmony with them, which might lead you further from who you really are. Now, that's usually not what you do. Most of you look for somebody who's in a really good mood, who's tuned in, who's bright and frisky and feeling good most of the time. And then you sort of cling to them. You try to harmonize with them because, frankly, it does feel better when you're hanging around with somebody who's already tuned in. But all you do is you teach yourself how you're looking for love in all the wrong places, and they're teaching you that, and you're teaching them that, when what you're really wanting to do is to hook up with who you are and then have a relationship.
Yes.
Did you get the distinction? It's a big one.
So through your teachings and the teachings that I read, I realize that I look at the other person and say to them, I accept you for who you are and love you for who you are, and therefore I'm saying that to myself.
And that's just all really fine, and we're grateful that you do that. And we mean that in every sense of the messy word grateful.
Yeah.
But feel how muddy that is. We spent the entire hour talking about getting out ahead of it. And it's all right, because it's the reason of the timing of this. And so now here you are, and you want to look at reality and accept it. What? And adjust to it? Cope? I love you so much, I'll cope with all of your deficiencies. The primary one being you're using me as your alignment point, and I'm using you as my alignment point, and we're both forgetting the big picture of mastering alignment and then co-creating together.
Yeah, that hits hard. That's right. That's right.
Well, it's a big topic, and almost everyone does it. And let's acknowledge that it's the easiest thing to do because you're accustomed to observing that. And you can't stop doing that. We're not going to ask you to stop doing something that you can't stop doing. You're a teacher and a master, and we want you to put the emphasis where it really serves you and everyone you teach better. What we'd like to hear from you is, it's what it is, and it's great, and it's a good bouncing off place. And even since we've been together, I've put a lot of things into my vortex that I know I'm the better for having the experience that caused me to put them there. And now my primary emphasis is upon finding any way in the world that I can to feel good in a moment and to milk it and sustain it. I'm identifying what that vibration feels like. I'm isolating it, meaning I'm focused on it long enough that it gets some real momentum going, and then I'm moving forward from that point. And then as the dream begins coming, your dream of the relationship in the making is what will be dominant. We promise you, there's no messy having to cope with what is. No forgiveness, no understanding. That's for humans that don't know the mastery of the laws of the universe. That's not who you are, and that's not what you want to teach.
Right. So what's been popping up for me is, because you brought in your teaching earlier about the connections to the past, to the extensions of your soul before, I think could be a lineage thing that might be like unraveled.